This is the story of ABG Shipyard, which has committed the biggest scam in India banking history. In fact, even bigger than Nirav Modi scam. In the Nirav Modi scam, we saw that many innovative techniques were used, but here there is nothing like that. In this case, the technique is still old, but some more advanced elements have been added to it. So let us discuss how a small company in a period of 5 years committed a scam with 28 bank worth 22,842 crores. Namaskar, I am Pankaj and I am welcome to all in this today's new video. Before understanding how was this scam executed, let's understand the history of a company in brief. ABG Shipyard is the main company of ABG Group, which started in the year 1985, and as a name suggested, the company deals in manufacturing of ship and repairing them. For this, the company has two shipyards, one in Surat of Gujarat and other one in Dahej of Gujarat. And till now, the company made 165 ships in total. The fact is, after 1991, the business of the company grew very fast. The company started getting huge orders from India and abroad, and therefore the profit of the company also went up very fast. Till now, the story was very nice. The main story begins from 2005. The company says that after the financial year crisis of 2008, the order that the company was getting went down drastically, and because of that, in inventory of the company went on increasing. The company was not getting sufficient funds to run their operations. In this situation, the company took the help of loans, and in between the year 2005 to 2010, the company started taking huge loans. If we look at this loan exposure, the maximum exposure of the ICI bank of 7,089 crore. After that, it is IDBI bank, and after that SBI. Now here is one shocking fact: whenever a banking fraud take place, PSUs and government banks are at the forefront, but here there is a slight variations. Here is one shocking fact which you would know after seeing the company's net profit. From 2006 to 2010, the company's net profit was not too high. On an average, it was somewhere between 130 crore to 150 crore, and despite that, company was given 1,000 crore of loans. For some of these loans, some assets of the company were mortgaged, and for some loans, the promoters of the company gave their personal guarantee. The question here also arises that the ICI bank that has given away these loans, it has been given in whose tenure? Because recently the ex-CEO of ICI bank, Mrs. Chanda Kochar, was very much in the news regarding the depth of the video con. She has been accused for giving the loan of Videocon Industries, and second or third day after the loan disturbance, Mr. Venugopal Dhut of the Videocon invested in Chanda Kochar's husband company, and a lot of fact about these loans were in the news. Mrs. Chanda Kochar was CFO of the ICI bank from 2007 to 2009, and in 2009 she became the CEO of the bank. How many loans out of these have been given under the tenure? It can only be determined after the inquiry. After giving away of these loans, you must be expected that the amount which the company has taken as a debt from the bank, it must be invested the amount back in the company, and they must have tried to grow the company further, but nothing like that has happened here. One probable reason here is that around year 2008, the company understand that his business is shrinking now, so they thought it is better to earn more through the bank loans as compared to their earnings through their business, and therefore the company started taking huge loans, and they started transferring these loans to other related parties. This technique has they used to call the round trip technique. Here the other companies of the same group, they were transferred the money. The reason seated for the payment were loans, accommodation deposits. APG Shipyard, who itself was very bad shape of finance, and it had a borrow some loans. This company invested in another company of their own group, ABG Shipyard. They invested 300 crores. Also, they transfer a lot of money to ABG Group Singapore as loans. It did not stop here. They continuously transfer money to other companies of their group, and these transactions were so complex till the date. A lot of those transactions have not been cleared. I am citing some example as to how these transfer were done. Initially, the ABG Shipyard would transfer some of its money to its subsidiary company, some money out of those funds which returned by the later company, and the rest of amount was transferred to the third company. The third company used to transfer the fund to the fourth company, and that how the fund were rotated. This the language of the finance is called round tripping. Bank are also doubting that perhaps some of his this money was also transferred to tax haven or the island nation, where it is very difficult to track that amount. Last time also we saw that common island is the island nation, where there are more than 17,000 companies in just one building. Some companies go there to save tax, while some other companies go there for committing a fraud, and the detail of the owner those companies and other detail are not provided. Therefore, in the cases related to the round tripping, many a times money is rotated in these island nation. Now it was the time for payment of loans. Since you have borrowed a loan, you have to return it back. But the bank's money was already used by the company in their wrongful means. Now they were finding it hard to return the money. Hence, from the 2013, the company started defaulting on loans. The default went on for few years. When the bank officials saw that transaction of the company, the SBI started doubting them. After that, all the banks appointed Ernst and Young to conduct a forensic audit of ABG Shipyard. The report was submitted by the Ernst and Young in January 2019. Then it was revealed that it is a very big fraud has happened here. What seems problematic here is that the report was submitted in January 2019, and the State Bank of India filed its first complaint to CBI in November 2019, meaning in such a big case around 10 months of time got lapsed. Afterward, the CBI asked for some more documents, and some more information was demanded, which took some more time. Then, in December 2020, the SBI filed its second report, and after that, the CBI registered a FIR. Now, the action will be taken against the promoter of the company, but it also important to conduct an inquiry on the bank officials, that when the profit of the company are low, on what basis were such huge loans were disbursed of them. Another shocking fact is that although the company has shown profit from 2005 to 2013, but the company cash generated from its operating activities, which determines how much cash did the company receive every year, it was found that negative in every alternate year. And most importantly, the cash generated from operating activities is a little difficult to manipulate compared to profit, and just by looking at this figure one can tell about the real status of the company. Also, the fixed assets of the company were also less than 1000 crore. So now the question arises that when the fixed assets of the company are low and the financial of the company are also weak, then on what basis were such loans given away? What is your opinion in the entire scam? Please let us know in commenting below, and do subscribe me for such more videos. Thank you.